So we're at 497 followers, and my username on here used to be Ninth Ketchup 497 because that's what Xbox gave me years ago. So I guess I'll just use that everywhere. Except it kind of sounds like a bot name, so I changed it to what my username is now. Um, we're at 497. So that's interesting. That's fun. Hi, Straw. Oh, it's okay. You gotta be quick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. You gotta be first to click. I don't know. Thorn is like. Thorn's weird. She sits here for like. She sits in the chat for like 30 minutes before stream starts. I don't know why she does it. I appreciate it, but she doesn't have to do that. Um, but hi, Estrella. Hi, dear. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. It is Wednesday. It is April 3rd. The candlestick. Yes. Yes. I was trying to make the rhyme relevant to claiming first. Thorn, it's a joke. Like 1 hour before stream? No. Please don't do that. That's boring. Thorn is just. She. I don't know why Thorn does it. She'll sit here for like 20, 30 minutes and tell me to hurry up and to eat faster. People have been able to get it before Thorn at times. Thorn had been on like a 2-week streak, and then I think Toto got it once. Those emotes are also really cute. What is Larry Bear? The ugly cries too good. Sorry if I burpee. Alright, so I wasn't live yesterday. Because I played Goose Goose Duck with Ursa again. So the most are your favorites. Why didn't I stream it? I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it, and setting up like a Fugi or whatever. I just didn't feel like doing it. I didn't. We only played for like an hour and a half, but I was like dead afterwards. I did not feel good. I was real tired. I had like a headache. Pals, why are you pouting? Why are you pouting? I'm here now. And it was Ursa's birthday, so I didn't want to say no, but it was like 10 minutes before. It's like it was pretty soon before I would have started stream. I don't know, cause yeah, you don't like it, so why are you here? You don't have to be here, Thorn. I appreciate you being here. You don't need to be here. Yeah, so we played Goose Goose Duck, and I was dead. Support streamers who follow. Thank you, Thor. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. Um, we played for like an hour and a half, maybe a little longer. I am unsure. To like maybe 10. I don't know if it was. No, I don't think it was that long. I was gonna play Temtem. Oh, ad break. Ad break any second now. And ads a bit weird lately. I don't know. You may not get ads at all. Was this Tuesday? It was yesterday. It was like Monday or yesterday where like ads would just not happen. I think I was watching Kiba's stream. Was that Sunday? I don't remember. Ads just would. I just wouldn't get ads, and I don't think. I'm pretty sure I wasn't subbed to. Kiba. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But tomorrow. Thank you, Thorn, for the redeem. Thank you. Tomorrow is our stream with Mara. Gonna play Phasmo. Or Mara's gonna teach me the ropes. I've only played Phasmo maybe 3 times. It's not very. I have not played it a lot, so yeah, we're gonna be starting at 7 o'clock instead of 7:30. So it'll be 30 minutes before we usually start. I'm very excited, and Astra, sometimes I question following you on Twitter. But okay. I wonder what gyros smell like. What do they smell like? I have no idea. I am curious now. What they happen to smell, what the air freshener smells like. Yeah. That's something else right there. No judgment. No judgment. None at all. I'm just never prepared to see it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now I'm curious what gyros smell like. It's okay, Estrella. It's okay. It's okay. I don't really mind. It's fine. I appreciate you being here, Estrella. You're great. We love our sheep office lady. Black tights, stockings. I mean, Downy and Fritos. Downy and Fritos. That is something. Mine don't smell like Downy and Fritos. They smell good. I think so. Um, they smell like my shave cream because my shave cream that I need to get some more, but there it's a vanilla citrus scented, so they kind of smell like that now. But that's interesting. Interesting. Still sweet potatoes? Or can't you fill in the dirt? Like, yeah, you know, you know. I feel I just so in junior high. I took a like a music class, but it was like music basics. Um, and I was sitting next to a girl. As it smells like corn chips around here, and I didn't know why. It's like, it smells like corn chips, and they're like, "Oh, really? Okay. I wonder why." It's like, yeah, it's weird. It makes me hungry. It smells like corn chips. Because I think that was my class before lunch or class after lunch. One of the two. Yep. Yep. Hi, Haku. I will get your good boy in just a second. Give me 1 second. That's why it's a meme. The dog paws smell like fears. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know why. I was just. I'm kind of. Like. I don't know why. And it was like. It smells like corn chips. And this poor girl's like. Either she didn't know she smelled like corn chips or something. It's like, yeah, it smells like corn chips. Like, oh, okay. How are you, Haku? How are you, dear? Hope you're doing okay.
Haku, Haku, you're a very, very
or something. I don't know. Good boy, Haku. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. You're a very, very good boy. Such a good boy. Good boy, Haku. Good boy, good boy, Haku. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. There you go, Haku. Thank you for the redeem. I hope that was okay for you. And on Sunday, Sucrose is going to be hosting a Jackbox Club with a bunch of us other bear VTubers, and I think it's starting at 11 a.m. my time, like 10 a.m. her time. I think she's PST, maybe. And I think it's going to be going all day. So I won't be streaming it on my end, but I'll be there at some point. I don't know if I'll be up and ready by 11 a.m., but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. And yeah, go follow Sucrose. She's great. And so I don't know how long that'll be. I will probably still stream Sunday night. Excuse me. Because that's ASMR. So yeah. But that's what I'll be doing during the day. Is a Jackbox. And of course, you can participate as one of the audience members, of course, as Jackbox. I don't know how many of the Jackbox games Sucrose has, or how long she's planning on going. But I imagine it'll go into the afternoon, at least. Probably not all day. But yes, so we're doing that on Sunday, and tomorrow we're playing Phasma with Mara. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to play games with Mara. We're playing Phasma tomorrow. He's going to be carrying me, because I don't know what I'm doing in Phasma. I have no idea. I have no idea. Hi, Orgu. Sorry, let me get you your smooches. Drink some water real quick. Hope you're doing okay, Haku. Sleepy. I'm able to help you relax I apologize if you can hear him laughing. Have you been able to go out fishing yet, Haku? It's getting warmer, at least over here. Let's see. What, 66 degrees outside right now? Maybe? It might rain on Friday though, and Saturday. So, yep. Tomorrow's the high is a 71. That's pretty good. Well, at least the warmest it'll be in months, probably. That's gonna rain and go back down into the 40s and 50s. So we're getting there at least. Is it warm? In the 60s? Well, compared to what it has been, 69 degrees. The high today was 69. It was sunny earlier today. Now it's pretty cloudy. So, or the sky is gray, or maybe my window's just dirty. My window is dirty, but yeah, it was pretty sunny earlier today. So, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be partly cloudy. Hi, Toto. Thank you for being here. But yeah, compared to what it has been, 60 is pretty nice. It's been consistently in like the 40s and 50s for like since January. So take me along. I know my. It was 70 hours today, and the lowest was 64. You had a jacket over long sleeve. Oh, no, that's okay, Estrella. That's okay. My state's weather, they say, is bipolar. It was like super sunny, pretty warm today. Like I went to open the blinds, and it was really warm because the sun was coming right through the window. But yeah, it was really nice earlier today, and now it's super cloudy. And it might rain. It's probably gonna rain this weekend. It's snowing. Oh, how cool! Give me. Sorry. Yeah, it's getting a little warmer. Just a little, and then it's gonna cool down again. So, but we're in April now, so. April showers bring spring flowers, right? So, it should be fine by May-ish, maybe mid-April. It'll be fine. It'll probably be. I don't know. This winter has been kind of weird. I feel like I don't know. 50s ever? Well, I'm in the west, so near the Rockies. But the weather around here is very bipolar. That's what they say anyway. I'm near the Rockies. I can see not out this window. Well, I don't know if you can see them right now because it's cloudy. Near the Rockies. I'm near the Rockies. No. Not the Canadian Rockies, no, much further south than that. I guess the region I'm in is technically the part of the Great Plains going into the Rockies. We got lots of bison around here. Well, yeah. Um, I am a short drive from a body of salt water, not the ocean. Maybe like 15 minutes away. And there was an island. Most uh, mostly just a peninsula in the lake now. And there's bison on there and stuff. Like last year, there was a sighting of a wolverine out there in the salt flats, and it was like a big deal because that was like that's like the second wolverine sighting in like 20 years, and the first one was like roadkill. So, Fish and Game was like really excited about it, and they went out there to find it, and it was just gone. Someone did get a picture of it though. That's pretty cool. Um, Watermelon? Okay. Sorry, I got excited. Um, watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Watermelon. People seem to like watermelon as a trigger word. Personally, I think coconut is a bit more clicky sounds, so I think coconut would probably give me more tingles, but the water part, if the person like whispers it right, I think could give me tingles. But I don't get tingles often. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon. Thank you, Akko. I do my best, I do my best. Watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, melon, water. Watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Sorry about that, my throat's scratching me. ASMR roleplay. I've thought about it. I don't know. I could try. I'm not very good at memorizing lines. But if you guys would like that, I'd be okay with trying. I'd be okay with trying. 1 second. problem is I either just have the blank black screen, which is fine, but like I don't know. I can't. I guess I could maybe draw thumbnails in MS Paint. I guess, or I just have my model sitting in the center of the screen. I wouldn't kidnap people. Hi, Teto. I don't know if you guys have suggestions or things you would like me to try. I mean, if you guys want to, like, I don't know. I don't even know where you find scripts or something like that. Hmm. You write scripts? Do you, Teto? Is that what you do for a living? You is? Oh, that's right. That's right. And then some old lady like almost bit your finger off or something. Right. I remember. I remember. I remember. Yeah. But do you write scripts, Teto? Do you write scripts? Positive after affirmations. I'll help you with some of she's not right words and you just stopped at that. Oh, I'm sorry, that's all. Are we still here, so it's fine? I did eat today. I had chicken and some waffle fries and mixed veggies. And then before stream, I had a ham sandwich. I mixed some canned ham because I got some from my grandpa's room. Or just from their pantry or whatever. I don't know. Hi, Halo. Hi, dear. How are you? It's good to see you. Mwah. Hope you've been well. What the? Oh. Oh, a hype train. Hi, Rosaria. Hi, Boo Bear. What the? Holy smokes! I was going to change the thing so rates. I don't know. Is it just a buildup of rates that starts hype train? I don't know which setting it is to change. I don't know. Hi, Reckless Reaper. Hello. Thank you for coming with the raid. Hi, Boo Bear. Hello. Thank you, Reaper, for the follow. Thank you. Shout out, Boo Bear. Surgery. Hope it's nothing too serious. But thank you for coming. Thank you for the raid, Boo Bear. Thank you. You're very sweet. Thank you. Hi, Rosaria. Thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you for the follow, Reckless. Reckless Reaper. Hello. Thank you for the raid, Boo Bear. Please follow Boo Bear. Boo Bear is great. They're awesome. Boo was streaming till they hit 420 followers, or at 404 p.m. Being at 404, that's 404 is funny. I like that number. But please follow Boo Bear. Please follow Boo Bear. Caius Prime Monarch, thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you. And Barry God, thank you. Hi JJ. Thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Prime Monarch. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are 1 from 500. That's pretty neat. I did not expect to get here this quickly, but we did. We did. That's pretty neat. But thank you for coming with it. Thank you. Hold on. Sorry. It's been a while since I've gotten a raid. Thank you, Julian Wolfgun. Julian, I believe you... Yep, Julian Wolfgun. Gunham? Like down, but Gunham? Gunham? I don't know. Thank you, Julian. Thank you. You are number 500. Thank you. If I had a VIP slot open, I would give it to you. Thank you. Thank you, Boo Bear. Please don't worry about stick around. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I am all over the place. Hello, Raiders. Thank you, Julian. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you for coming with the raid tester. Thank you. Hello, Raiders and Boo Bear. I am Ketchup the Bear, just your local Teddy variety streamer. I do ASMR like this every Wednesday and Sunday. Today is Wednesday. And the rest of the week, we play games. Sorry, I had hair in my face. Tomorrow, we're playing Phasmo with Mara. We're starting at 7 p.m. MST, so about 30 minutes before we usually start stream. Friday, we're playing Pal World. And Saturday, we're playing Stardew. And Sunday, excuse me, sorry. Sunday, it's another ASMR stream, but in the morning, Sucrose. Let me give Sucrose another shout. Has it been long enough? Spell it right. I have to wait 30. I have to wait 37 minutes. Oh my goodness. Can I do the other one? Yes. Okay, go follow Sucrose because on Sunday, she's hosting a Jackbox collab with a bunch of us other Bear VTubers. Um, yes, thank you, Twitch. You already showed that we hit the. Oh, was it just playing in after the hype train? Thank you guys. We did it. We hit 500 today. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What? Thank you, Boo Bear. Thank you. That means a lot. But don't worry about sticking around. Please take care of yourself. Get food, get water, stretch, go bathroom, whatever. You do what you gotta do. Thank you, thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. Um, but on Sunday, Sucrose is hosting a Jackbox collab stream with a bunch of other Bear VTubers on her channel at 11 a.m. my time. I think she's PST says like 10 a.m. her time. I think. Um, and then I'll probably be doing an ASMR stream that evening still. But yes, uh, I'm very excited to play with Mara tomorrow and Sucrose on Sunday. But thank you for coming with the radio. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. I am flabbergasted. My gaster has been flabbered. That sounds a little. This that sounds like a euphemism that they would say in like a Pixar movie or not, like a Cars movie, like like Mater would say that, and everybody would give him a weird look. Like we don't talk about our gasters being flabbered, Mater. um, but I was yeah. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, Boo Bear. Thank you. Boo Bear is also really fun to say. That's a. Sorry, I am all over the place. Thank you so much. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Halo. Thank you for being here. I hope your surgery goes well. Um, I've had a surgery in my life. I think I'm pretty sure it counts. I had a kidney stone removed. Um, I don't want to go into too much detail because people are squeamish about that kind of thing, but they didn't have to make any incisions. They just pulled it out. I was completely unconscious. Um, but I hope it goes well, Halo. I had my mom there with me, so I wasn't too worried. I never all the nurses and those people were really nice. Um, but I hope it goes well, Halo. I hope it goes well, and I hope it's not too serious. Um, yeah, I hope it goes well. Um, I don't know what to say. I just keep repeating myself. I'm sorry. Um, but yes, yes. I hope it goes well, Halo. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. It's been a while, I'm pretty sure. Oh, an ankle. Okay, an ankle. Okay. My. December. It has been a while. It has been a while. Glad to be here. Thank you for being here, Halo. In cooperation, yeah, Mike. There was a summer when I was in. I think I was in junior high. It was either like my last year of junior high or the summer before. I might have been in high school, maybe. I don't actually remember. I think it was this summer. It wasn't 2015. It was either 2016 or 2017. But it was like my cousin's birthday party, and we went to the park that they had just built. at the time, down the road from their house, and there's this large like fake rock thing that you can climb up on and stuff. And for some reason, he jumped off it or he fell, and he did something to his ankle, and he was stuck in a recliner for the whole summer, playing in Destiny. So that was before Destiny 2 came out. So that might have been when I was still in junior high, or like after my first year of high school. I don't actually remember. I'll have to ask him. I'll have to ask him because Destiny 2 hadn't come out, and we played. So we played Destiny. That was like the first. It was before I had my X. That was before I had my Xbox. So, um, yeah, that was like the summer of 2015, maybe 2014. The Master Chief Collection came out in 2014, I think. So I don't know why I'm thinking about it so hard, but he did something to his ankle, and um, yeah, he was stuck in a recliner for the whole summer, um, playing Destiny. uh, that was before Taken King. That was before Taken King. Um, the Taken King DLC. So it was a long time ago now, actually. Holy moly. But Destiny was the first game I ever played on an Xbox One. And it was like magic. Because like my only previous console experiences were the newest console we had at home was a Wii. Um, and that Wii has been through. We played that Wii a lot. um, and like a GameCube, we have a GameCube, a Super Nintendo, a 64. Um, and we had an original Xbox when I was like really little. Um, and I played the Pac-Man 3D platformer game on it. Warframe? I haven't played Warframe in a long time. I haven't played it in a long time. I used to play it a lot. I used to play Warframe a lot with my friends. I don't know if they've played Warframe recently. They've two of my friends were on a quest to get like every single prime through the missions you go to, and then afterwards you get to open like you pick like a loot box thingy, and then at the end of the mission the loot box opens, and then you get one random reward from that, and then you pick one. So they did that to get as many primes as they could. I think they've got most of them. I'm pretty sure they might have fallen behind. I don't know. I haven't played since there was the Warframe. There was the frame that did stuff with like blood powers or something, and they had like big claws, something like that. I think that was the last time I was like playing. Um, I tried to play with a friend because he was trying to get me, because I didn't have the skull mech thing, and he was trying to help me, but I was doing the missions, but I do not have a good build at all. Like it was, and like I did not feel like grinding to get all these things for the mech and all this stuff. So like I don't have the patience for this anymore. I don't have the patience for this anymore. Um, like I really loved the quest where you discover you're a child, and you get the Warframe that's like the fancy Excalibur. That quest, I really loved that story. Gripped me. I played it for like 2 weeks straight, and then I finished it, and I was like, well, what do I do now? That kind of thing. But yeah, Warframe is really fun. I love Wisp. Not just because she has a, a nice butt. She's just fun. I like playing Wisp. Um, I think I bought Wisp. I didn't grind for Wisp because I don't think I had access to the areas to grind her parts. Um, and the one that's like a dragon, Chroma. I think it's Chroma. I really like Chroma. My friends gave me a Chroma Prime. That was really nice of them, and because they had an extra, they, they had an extra that they gave me, and the one that is like the gunslinger lady with like the cowboy hat, they gave me her Prime too. Um, Magframe currently crafting a Banshee frame, but they take like yes, they do. I remember I grinded for the Rhino parts because I really wanted a Rhino. I picked Zap or whatever his name is, the one that shoots lightning out of his fingers. Um, I didn't pick Excalibur and Mag. I had my friend that got really into Warframe after I introduced them to it picked Mag, and they said they regretted it. um, I think I don't know. I made a clan with my friends. I need to update my game on my Xbox so I can make my friend a founder so we can do stuff in there. But I don't know if he's played it in a while either. And now there's like an open world section, another one where you can ride a like bone horse Pegasus thing. That's pretty cool. I don't. I'm pretty sure that's not new, but it's new to me. I've never seen it before. um, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to like spoil anything for you. I'm sorry. I should have asked how far you were. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Halo. I'm sorry. I should have asked how far you were in the game. I was just spouting nonsense. Forget I said any of that. Yeah, I haven't played in a long time. A long time. Got a picture of my photo wagon. I think she liked a honky tonk. I think she liked a honky tonk. That's what I said. Sorry. I got the bad lip reading Star Wars songs stuck in my head now. They're too good. That's Bushes of Love or something. What I think it's called Bushes of Love. I have those songs stuck in my head. I do. They're too good. Hostels on the Hill. Like I didn't even know that one existed. I just knew it was Seagulls, My Stick, Not the Future, and Bushes of Love. I didn't know about Hostels on the Hill, but Hostels on the Hill is really good. It's a really good song. It is. You're a soup can. I'm like Superman. What's he? That's like the beginning of the song. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I've actually just watched. I haven't watched the bad lip reading Star Wars videos. I just watched the music videos or the lyric videos, whatever they're called. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. I love Hostels on the Hill. Let's see, can Wait, I remember grinding for rhino parts, and then each part took 12 hours, and then the warframe itself took like 24. Oh man, man. I get that games like do that to like extend playtime or whatever, right? But like you don't need to. You don't need to do that, game. I, I get it, but you don't need to do that. Yeah, I really wanted a rhino when I started playing. God, what year was that? 2016? I haven't played in a long time though. Um, I guess I just kind of got at some point. I just kind of got overwhelmed by all this, like the because I remember when they added like the planes and stuff on Earth. I think that's on Earth where you can like fish and do all those missions, that the timed mission, and then there's all those new resources they grind for and all this stuff, and then they added the new place. It's like the with the mix, and I think I just got overwhelmed at some point. But the game's really fun. It's good, but I just couldn't get into like the build, doing the right build, that kind of thing. But it's fun. Hi, Strella. What's your smooches? Okay, okay. Sorry, I was just been rambling. Sorry, I'm trying to think, but I just keep have bushes of love playing in my head. Thank you for the switch reading, Miss Strella. Thank you, dear. I hope that was alright for you. Yeah, holy moly. I didn't think we had 400 today. Holy crap. That is. Wow. Thank you, Boo Bear. Or would it, so having your gaster flabbered, or would it be worse to say you got your flabbered gastered? I don't know. None of those are pleasant to say out loud. I think you should just stick with being flabbergasted. I think that's best. Because getting your gaster flabbered really does sound like something Tomater would say. Flabber my gaster. Spread me on a crack and call me breakfast. Spread me on a crack and call me breakfast. That kind of thing. I don't know. Are you still here, Tato? You still here? No worries if you're lurking. Please enjoy your lurk. Yippee! Yeah, we hit it. So, yeah. Now I have to figure out what to do. Cause, so my birthday is on the 25th, and I'm going to be streaming all day. I'm gonna try. Hopefully my internet behaves that day. Oh my goodness. You still hear that though? Okay. So I thought it would take us like maybe another week to hit 500, but it's like that, pretty much. So it feels like anyway. So, I think we'll just celebrate both on the same day. I don't. So when we hit 400, I think it was when we hit 400. It might have been 300. I did a stream reacting to a bunch of old videos I made with my cousin and my brother when I was younger. With our Legos. And I think, let's see. Visibility, private. Another private, unlisted. Is it unlisted? Yes, it's unlisted. As zero, because so I downloaded the VOD, so I still have my reactions to everything. It was 300. Oh my goodness. It's unlisted. So it's unlisted. I might just unprivate it for like a week, and then private it again. It's like it's almost 3 hours long. But I curated a playlist of some of the videos, and I thought it would be like an hour, 40 minutes, right? Because they're all pretty short videos. They're not too long because we had to fit them on my cousin's flip camera or whatever it was called. He got a fancier camera later, but a lot of them were just filmed on that camera. We'd film on his camera, then fill up his camera's storage space, and then dump it all on their parents' his parents' computer in their bedroom. So he filled up the computer with all these video files of us just going and then like blowing up, pretending to blow up minifigures, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I could make it the front page video for my channel for like maybe 2 weeks. I don't know, till my birthday, and then swap back to something else. Um, that way you guys can watch it. Um, so I guess we can do that. I guess I can do that. I'll do that after stream. Um, I guess maybe not this Sunday, maybe next Sunday. I guess it has been a while since we've done a thigh ASMR. It has been a while. Oh, there's an ad break right now. Oh, I think only Tedo can hear me. um, but yeah, is that something that you guys would want to see? I don't actually know who can hear me. The ads have been so inconsistent the last few days. I have no idea if the outbreak is still happening. I have no idea. But it has been a while since we've done a thigh ASMR. I need to get more lotion. I did put some on my throne. But I do need to get more lotion. Sometime this week. Maybe next week. Yeah, I didn't, but I was not expecting a 500 today. I guess the thing I can do right now, I could. I could. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, OBS is telling me that the ad break is now over. So I think you guys can hear me now. I don't know when the ad break started when I was talking. But I do have the VOD from me reacting to my old videos that I made with my cousin. If you guys want, I will unprivate the VOD on YouTube, the video. And then you guys can watch it. Obviously, I think you guys could watch it if I unprivate it. I don't know if I want to make it the front page video, but I don't know how else you guys would find it. I mean, I could tweet about it, I guess. I could tweet about it. Or I could just post the link in chat. I don't know. Yeah, Teto, if you write up a script, I'll try to do a video with it. If you want to do that, I'll do it. I can't promise it'll be quality, or my reading of your script will be good at all. But I can try. I can try. I don't know. So I get the one thing I could do right now. If you guys, I mean, I did it for the last milestones. All of them, I think. Well, not all of them. Most of them. I could post more thighs on Twitter. I could do that. I could do that right now. I could do that. But I think for the most part, we're just gonna celebrate this with my birthday, Because otherwise, I don't know if I have the energy for 12-hour streams in 2 weeks. I don't know if I could do that. Or what I would do. Because previously, we've done the 12-hour stream where I just play a different game every hour or every few hours. I could do that again next week, maybe. And maybe next Sunday, not this Sunday, probably next Sunday, I could do a Thai ASMR stream because admittedly, it has been a bit since I've done a Thai stream, a Thai ASMR stream. It has been a good amount of time. It has. It has. I think the last one we did was from the one of the word channel point redeem challenge thing. So yeah. Are you here, Teto? Are you here? Cause yesterday I did some cleaning and just to see if I could do a setup for a Battle Bean stream. I did. I tested it. It seems to be feasible. I think it would work. I think I could get it to work. So, if you're here, actually, I don't know. You could just be AFK. But maybe I'll just DM you later. I don't know. But I could test it, see if it'll work. But I can record a video on OBS, and then we can stress test it or whatever. I don't know. See if it'll work. I mean, I can get it to maybe look nice. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I'll post more thighs. All right. I don't know if people are here, but I guess I'll post my finds on Twitter. I guess. Last time I did, I got weird comments. There's a guy. I would think one was just a bot that just posted a link to somewhere that I did not click. I tend to not click links if I can help it, um, unless it's from someone I know, and even then, I am skeptical, right? And then there was one by this guy that's apparently like a sugar daddy for people. I guess it just said DM me. It's like, oh, okay, well, I don't want this. So pussy in bio. No, it wasn't. It wasn't one of those bots. It wasn't. I think the one that posted the link. I clicked. I looked at his channel. I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And I don't think it's fake. I don't think he was fake. But there's probably a decent chance he was. I mean, he didn't. He had it was some guy with glasses in the picture. Um. Yeah. It was the you, Teto. It wasn't you. You wouldn't do that. You've already bought me things, Teto. You've already spent money on me. You don't need to say, DM me and I'll give you $300. But Teto, if you still want to play Battle Beans, let me know. Okay, Teto. Okay. I ain't judging. We like femboys here. We do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that obviously the one that posted the link was a bot because it didn't have a profile picture. The sugar daddy guy, he didn't say, "Let me be your sugar daddy." Maybe he did. I don't remember. It was a long time. It was last month, a few weeks ago. But like, it's like, wow. I only posted because IRL versus VTuber was trending again. So, I don't know. But I suppose to not break the chain, I'll post some more. I'll post some more, I guess. Um, and I guess next Sunday, not this Sunday, we'll do a Thai ASMR stream because we haven't done one in a while. I don't know if people still enjoy those. But it has been a few months. It has. I'll need to get some lotion by then, but eh. But Tato, I don't know if you heard me, but if you want to write up a script for whatever, if you do that, I'll do my best to make a recording of it. I can't promise it'll be anything good. I can't promise it'll be anything good. Oh, good. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I keep picking up my earbud case because I gotta do something with my hands. if you want to do that, bonked. Yep. If you do that, I'll read it. But please don't do it because you think you have to. You do not have to. But yeah, I have the VOD from me celebrating 300 followers by watching old videos that I made with my cousin when we were little with her Legos. I have that unlisted. Um, Unlisted is if you can watch it, but only if you have a link to the video, right? Because if it's private, you just can't watch it. Is that correct? Maybe. I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, if you want to do that, Tito, go for it. Whatever you want it to be about, I don't. I know, I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I will do my best. Yeah. So, I think we'll just roll the celebration stream for 500 into the birthday stream, if that's okay with you guys. Unless you want two 12-hour streams, we can still do that. We're gonna do the Thai ASMR stream next Sunday. Not this Sunday. I need to get my lotion at some point. Yeah, I guess I'll need to go to the store again next week. There is lotion on my throne too, but I need to get more. Yeah, I am composing a tweet right now. Or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry about that. Excuse me. All right. Sorry, I feel like I'm not doing ASMR things. I feel like I do that every time. I don't know. I don't know. I try not to ramble too much. I try. So, Sucrose last night, or yeah, I think it was yesterday, streamed Mario 64, and I've never played Mario 64, the 64 version. I have Mario 64 DS, so it was like it's kind of interesting because like they added some stuff to the stages in the DS game, like Womp's Fortress. You know where the Womps slide out of the wall, and then the platforms slide into the wall. Underneath that, or below that, there's more piranha plants and like a mystery block, I think, down there. So it's like, wow, that's missing. It was interesting. It was interesting. It was interesting. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm trying to find a specific picture. Okay. So, for the thought of me like reacting to Mo videos, would you guys prefer if I just posted the link to the unlisted video in chat, and you guys can watch it that way, or would you rather me make it public for like 2 weeks, let's say, unless I probably forget? If you guys even want to watch it, of course. If that's something befitting a celebration of 500 followers on Twitch. I don't know. I don't know. Did you eat today, Estrella? Did you eat something yummy today? What did you eat today, Tato? Gimme. And, well, that's not a good sign. Recently fried beans and 2 cups of coffee. I don't know if I've had refried beans in a while. I don't think I have. The rice and beans sound good. I don't know about the coffee part. I've never had coffee, and I don't really feel the need to drink it. I hope it was yummy coffee. Why am I so burpy? Hi. The stream's going good. How are you, Bubblegum? Thank you for being here. Good to see you. I don't know if I've caught one of your streams. Thank you for stopping by. The stream's going good. We got a raid earlier, and we hit 500 follows today. I am flabbergasted. I did not think we'd get this far this quickly. I thought it'd take maybe another week at least. But yeah, thank you, Bubblegum. Thank you. In Amish, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Bubblegum. But how are you? Did you get to eat something yummy today? That pays off. I try. I have missed a few days. I didn't stream 2 days last week, or it's like a Tuesday. I played with Gom last week, and then I didn't stream Saturday, and then I missed yesterday. So I feel like I'm not slacking, but like I don't know. Actually, eating some cookies, that sounds good. What's your favorite cookie? What's your favorite cookie? Streams once a month. Hey, it's a quality stream. It was pretty. It was fun. It was fun. Is the only correct answer. My favorite. I like chocolate chip too. I do. I like white chocolate macadamia. That's like that's the cookie that I only eat once in a while because it's like the one cookie that like everybody else besides oatmeal raisin. Oatmeal raisin is my personal favorite. I just like it. I like how chewy they are, and the uh, the raisins. It's like the only good way to eat raisins. I don't eat raisins on the regular, but I like them in the cookie. Snickerdoodles are also really good, and ginger snaps. I love ginger snaps. They're so good. They're so good. I made some with my mom in December. It was it was December for neighbor gifts. They're so good. Hi, Sucrose. Let's see. Has it been 37 minutes? Did it work? I don't know if it worked. Oh, I did the quest exclamation mark. I just forward slash. It's forward slash. There we go. Go follow Sucrose. Sucrose is adorable. She debuted her true form the other day. We're playing some Mario 64. Super cozy streamer. Even though she's good sticky brain sometimes. That's okay. We love Sucrose. We love Sucrose. We played Portal 2 with Sucrose last month. That was last month now. That was fun. That was a good time. Sucrose, Sucrose does give off. Like I was rewatching the Vodka Clank clips, and I think maybe it's just because Mr. Yes, they are. They are. They are. There's clips to prove that. Um, Maybe it's just because my model was sitting in your model's lap, but Sucrose does give off big sister vibes. She does. Sucrose does give off big sister vibes, and I think that's neat. Sucrose is super comfy, super cozy. She does ASMR for Sunday too, and she's adorable. Her giggles, top 5, top 3 giggles, in my opinion. Top S plus tier. What's the gotcha rank? SSS or SSR? SSR? Okay. SS SSR. SSR. But how are you, Sucrose? How are you? I am flabbergasted. We hit 500 today. Or 5-star. That is true. That is true. Um, yeah, it was like 20 minutes. It was like an hour, apparently an hour ago. Um, I thought it'd take like at least another week to get that. Um, but yeah, like, networking works, I guess. It pays off. But there's so many people I follow now. I feel so bad that I don't recognize some of them in my following list. I'm like, who? And then I click on their stream and I still don't remember. And then I just feel awful. It's like, man. Yeah. It is inevitable. It is. At some point, I was only following like 3 people: Critical Role, Chedtronic, and Peanut Butter Gamer. for like 2 years. Those are the only people I watched on Twitch. And now look at me. But it's okay. I wouldn't be doing this right now if you know, I do watch PBG. I've watched PBG forever. Forever. I just watched his video about eating Chef Boyardee every day for a week. Um, I'd watch PBG. I don't know how often PBG streams anymore. He has a baby now. He has a daughter, I think. I think it's a daughter, and he sells his dogs. So, he's a busy guy. He's a busy guy now. I think that's pretty cool because, like, think about it now. Like a lot of the normal boots guys were either like they either fell off or like, did you know gaming is still doing their thing, right? Like they're just doing their thing. But like, man, PBG is like the one guy that didn't have some controversy. He's just PBG, and I think that's neat. I like PBG. I like PBG. I miss PB and Jeff. I miss PB and Jeff. I really do. I miss PBG a lot, or PB and Jeff. And their yearly Death Road to Canada playthroughs, I miss those so much. I miss those so much. And I think the straw that broke the camel's back was their Nuzlocke attempts, their Pokemon Nuzlocke randomizer attempts. I think that was one of the last things they did. I don't know if I think that's just the Peeps channel now, which is fine. The Peeps, his second channel, has some pretty good content on it still. So, I enjoy the Burger King and McDonald's toys videos too. But yeah, man, watching that Chef Boyardee video was like, I like Chef Boyardee. I like the ravioli. It gives me a warm feeling in my heart when I eat it. It's just a comfort food, and it doesn't taste good at all. Like it tastes like nothing. But I like it. I like it, but I don't know if I can eat it every day. I've mostly just been eating it when I don't really have time to make anything else before stream. Because it takes like a minute and a half in the microwave. It's probably way better on the stove. Excuse me, but yeah, I miss PB and Jeff. PB and Jeff. With a little jingle afterwards. Yeah, I miss PB and Jeff. I think Jeff has just been streaming on Twitch. I think Jeff does editing work now. I don't know if he still makes videos. And Brutal Moose wasn't part of Normal Boots. I think it was in Hidden Block. But I love Ian so much. I love Brutal Moose. I love Brutal Moose so much. I love him. He's great. I think he was together in your head, yeah. Like, Ian's videos are like, you don't watch him for maybe a month, and then like you get recommended like the Quick Kid Cuisine video. Kedikarus. I've seen a few videos from Kedikarus, but it looks like Kedikarus. I made a okay. That's a tangent. Maybe we'll go there later. But like Bruno Moose's videos to me, Kid Icarus, yeah. Um, Ian's videos, like, I sometimes I forget he's there or he exists. He also streams on Twitch too. I, um, I think he streams in the mornings. Um, and he uploads his VODs to a second channel, I think. Super cozy VODs from what I've watched. Um, like perfect for like putting in the background. I feel like his VODs would be something I would put on like the big screen TV in like the living room and like a holiday family gathering for some reason. It just gave me that vibe from what I watched. Maybe it's because I watched a VOD from around the holiday season when he opened a bunch of like Sonic vinyl figure uh, things. But man, I love Brutal Moose. uh, Sorry, I keep getting distracted. He's the guy that like you kind of forget about, and then he uploads, and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this, but I'm not gonna watch it right now because I'm gonna sit down and watch this, and then you do it, and then you just binge all of his videos in like a week, and then you the cycle repeats. Like his videos to me are the most rewatchable out of anyone I follow. It is nuts. It is nuts. I love the History Kitchen. Is it still History Kitchen, or is he just his cooking videos? And the frozen meal reviews. The frozen meal reviews. I love Brutal Moose. Brutal Moose and PBG. I think PBG is like the guy I've been watching the longest on YouTube, for sure. Besides maybe Game Theory, but I haven't watched Game Theory in a long time. I only watch it when my partner watches it, when we like screen share. Um, but yeah, Matt Pat. I'm gonna miss Matt Pat anyway. Isn't he like still like working on stuff occasionally, but he's just taking a back seat now? Something like that. I don't know. Alright, there you go, guys. New thigh tweet for 500 followers. There you go. It's a pinned tweet. There you go. That's like the thing I can do right now. To celebrate. Hi, Nighty. Good to see you, DR. Oh, I still have the blush on? I don't. I don't need that on anymore. I don't need that on anymore. But hi, Nighty. How are you? Did you eat today? Did you have another tasty burrito? That was a long time ago. I think that was a few weeks ago. I don't know why I still remember that. Burrito sounds good. Well, I'm not really hungry, but burrito sounds good. Coconut curry? I've not had coconut curry. I don't. You had salmon today? Nice. I had ham. It wasn't tuna. The only fish I really eat often, semi-often, or eat more than, you know what I'm saying. It's like, the only fish I really eat is tuna from a can. And I just make a tuna sandwich. I just mix it with some mayonnaise and put it on some bread. When I was little, it was like my favorite thing was a tuna sandwich. So uh, and I asked my grandma if I could have a. She'd opened a can of ham. Drive home now. That's okay, Chang. Thank you for being here. Mm, 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 mm. Um, she was like using a can of ham or something, I think. But I was like, Grandma, can I have some? Can I have a tuna sandwich? She's like, well, it's not tuna, but okay. It's like, that's fine. Or something. It was ham. It was the best thing I had ever eaten in my whole life. Canned ham with some mayonnaise on some bread. Man, it's so good. That's why there's canned hormel. That's why there's hormel canned ham on my Throne wish list. It's on the second page. Um, but that's why that's on there. Because it's so good. It's so good. But it's really. It fills you up for like half the day, the whole day. So that's what I had for dinner. Um, it's so good. I love it so much. It's so much better than tuna. Um, I still like tuna, but the tuna's drier than the ham. One thing from completely mild to everyone to find individual taste buds is miss our fire. Yeah. My grandma would make curry. I don't know if I ever had her curry, but my mom makes it on occasion. It's really good. We use rotisserie chicken. The rotisserie, it's so good with the rotisserie chicken. Oh my goodness! It's a yellow curry, I guess. That's what color it is. I don't know what else to call it. But apparently my grandma would put raisins in it occasionally. But it's so good, like pure comfort food, like beef stroganoff. It's so good, pure, pure, uncontained comfort food. It's so warm and heavy. It makes you want to take a nap. I love food like that. Obviously, that food like that's not super healthy for you, but I love meals like that. I love meals like that. Yeah, it's not really spicy. It's not really spicy. It just kind of tastes like curry. I mean, it's not spicy, but it's like it's not spicy. But it's so good. I love it so much. And I think we've made brown curry or something from like those curry blocks. I think we made that once, and then my mom found my grandma's recipe, and we haven't gone back since. It's so you need to try curry with rotisserie chicken if you can. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. We use the rotisserie chickens at Sam's Club. It's so much better with rotisserie chicken than like frozen chicken from like Kroger, because we used to use like this grilled chicken things from Kroger. They came in like the gray bag. Um, but once we went rotisserie chicken, we don't go back. We get the rotisserie chicken every because now we shop at Sam's Club because it's cheaper than going to Kroger for the most part. Um, Chickpeas and coconut milk. Okay, okay. Oh, that's the coconut part. I'm not a big fan of coconut, but I'd try it for sure. I'd try it. Agreed. Yes. We get the rotisserie chicken at Sam's, and we tear it apart and put it in Ziploc bags and put it in the freezer. Because we use it for other things too. But it's rotisserie chicken's so good. It's so good, and they're like $5 at like Sam's. They're more affordable than the ones at Kroger, at least. That's what my mom says. But hi Barry, are you still streaming? Are you still streaming? Or are you done? Nope, you're done. Okay. Okay. You finished early. I'm not gonna say that. That's too immature for me. If I could not even imagine saying that when I was like 14, like I would have like died. Because I was gonna say that's what she said, but um, when I was younger, my brother and a friend from the neighborhood had to play on the Xbox, and the Xbox was in my room, so they'd be in my room all day, and then they'd say that's what she said, and it bothered me so much. I like yelled at them, like stop it. And then the neighbor friend apparently had a dream where I yelled at them. I was like, oh. um, but yeah, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. So I could do another 12 hours. I could do a 12-hour stream to celebrate 500. But I think I'm just gonna roll it into the birthday stream. That was the plan anyway. I thought it was gonna take at least another week to get here. Um, but we're here now. So I have a few things I could do, like stream 500 stream. Yeah, I can stream for 500 hours. Or 500 seconds. You can't type? I have a few things I can do. I was gonna do, I posted more thighs on my Twitter. Make B-Day stream. Yes, that was the plan. That was the plan. And for 300 follows, when was this uploaded? Can I look at March 6th of last? Oh no, that's the okay. When did I upload this? September of last year. Well, thanks, Barry. Thanks. I don't know what I do. I shave them. I use a Harry's razor because it was super cheap. They had a promotion. I got it through HelloFresh actually. They had a promotion. Teto. Okay, fine. All right, fine. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I use Cremo shave cream, the vanilla citrus, whatever it's called, for the vanilla one. I need to get something to exfoliate with too. I want to try an epilator at some point. Someday I want to try an epilator. But I use a Harry's razor, Cremo shave cream, and then afterwards I just put lotion on. I was using Curel for a while, but they didn't have Curel at Sam's Club last time I got lotion, so I got, because my hands chap all the time too. It's bad. My hands chap very easily, so I use it more than just for my thighs. But lately I've been using CeraVe. It's good. I like CeraVe. It's just kind of pricey compared to Curel. But Curel smells pretty good. CeraVe doesn't really have a scent. And yes, Barry. I didn't forget. I promise. It's in the back of my mind. But thank you, Perry. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know why they look so good. I don't like. I don't know. I've been told I have nice legs. I don't know. I appreciate the compliment, Barry. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but yeah, that's what I use. Um, I yeah, I just know I don't remember where I heard it, but if you use a razor, make sure it's 5 to 6 blades, because then you get a smoother shave or a closer shave or whatever. And you use shave cream, then you make sure you rinse the shave cream says to rinse it off, so I do that. I don't shave in the shower because I don't want to sit in the shower for like 40 minutes. um, I, I shave the more sensitive areas in the shower, but um, I don't know why I'm saying all this. I just am now. um, but I do it in my room and after my shower, all that stuff. I do it once a week, every Sunday. That's about as long as it takes my hair to grow that long enough to bother for it to be worth using the shave cream. Anyway, thank you, Barry. Thank you. I think they look pretty good in the fishnets too. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, Barry. um, yeah, we're just gonna roll the 500 stream into the birthday stream. That was the plan anyway, because I thought it would take like the dark red ones look nice. I got those at Hot Topic. Those were those were the first thigh highs I'd ever gotten. They were at Hot Topic. There we go. There's another bot. But I got those at Hot Topic. I don't know if they told up to regular use, like walking around in them, because I don't do that, but I wear them for like an hour once a week in my bed, so they don't get a lot of wear and tear, you know. But they were not too expensive at Hot Topic. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at Hot Topic's website in a while. Most of the stuff I got from Hot Topic. The only thing I didn't get from Hot Topic is the fish nets, because I got those from Teto. Someone bought me them on Throne. Little blue mushrooms on them. That's cute. That makes sense. Thrift shop. I don't know if you'd find thigh highs in a thrift shop around here. I don't know if you could do that around here. You only think. I think it was 90. I think that was 90. 90 sent me more arm warmers and the fishnets. I did add some stuff to my throne. I added some thigh highs to my throne, but yeah. I'm sorry, Barry. Are you still here? I'm sorry. I do this every time. I'm sorry, Barry. Oh, there's an ad break right now. Are you in ads? Not? Okay. Are you gonna... Oh, you have turbo. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Are you gonna get their freshener, Estrella? Are you gonna get it? Yeah, I think 90 got me the fishnets. They're really nice fishnets, by the way. The ones I got from Hot Topic are just pull up to the thigh. The ones 90 got me are like, they're like, you know, they're like, they go up to the waist. They're pants. Not stockings. If the shipping was $27, what the what the heck? What the heck? That's nuts. Okay, Barry. How was your stream, Barry? Did you take all the tests? Did you take all the tests?
Barry. Barry. You're a very, very good girl, Barry. Hey, I'm very proud of you, Barry. You're a very good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm very proud of you, Barry. You work super hard on your streams, and they're always such a good time. Your energy is infectious. It really is. Your laugh is so good. It's so good. I keep bringing it up at the clip where Sucrose says, "I'm say so," and then you just burst out laughing. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. But thank you for being who you are, Barry, and doing what you do. I think the world is a better place for it. Thank you for being here, Barry, and thank you for being my friend. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. You're a very good girl, Barry. You're a very good girl, Barry.
It's sing a little bit later, man.
Good girl, Barry. Good girl. Good girl, Barry. Good girl, good girl, good girl.
I'm still alive. Stay alive. So, tangent story. I don't know. Side note. I was doing like homework for something in like 2020 because I was taking a digital media course at a technical college. I never finished it because the pandemic like made me lose all motivation to do anything. But I was doing something. It wasn't part of the. I had to find an image for something, I think. And I was listening to music on YouTube, and Beach G's came on, Staying Alive, and I was looking, that image of the coughing cat on the stairs, and it's like cross-eyed or whatever. I was looking for that one for some reason, and I was sitting there in the office, in the basement, clicking, scrolling, and then I found it, and I clicked on it, blew it up. I can't remember what I needed it for, or I was just looking for it for some reason. But it's the coughing cat where his like tongue is sticking out a little, and he's cross-eyed, and he's on the stairs, looking back and up at the camera. It's that one. If you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I found it right as it was going. I can't sing the song. It sounded like a squeaky door. But like the song picked up, and then I was just staring at this coughing cat while BC's Staying Alive was playing, and I lost it. It was the funniest thing ever. It was the funniest thing ever. I almost died. Well, I didn't die, but like I almost fell out of my chair. It's so fun. It was so funny. I don't know why, but something about staring at this coughing cat who was like really going through it, right? And then Staying Alive was playing in another tab. Oh, it was too good. It was too good. Too funny, too funny. But yeah, that's what I used to shave. I'm no expert. I just watch YouTube videos to figure it out. Um, yeah, I gotta get more shave cream. I, I need to put it on my throne too. Um, but yeah, I use the Cremo shave cream. It's if I got buy it at Walmart, but it's next to the ladies' shave equipment in Walmart. Across. It's the aisle, same aisle as deodorant. And your store may be different, but it's in that aisle. It's like $7, maybe a little closer to 8 after taxes for the squeeze bottle. I don't know if it's worth it, but it smells real good. I like it. The vanilla citrus. I think it smells good. And I use the Harry's razor because I got like this promotional thing in my one of my HelloFresh meal boxes. Um, it was like you just pay for shipping and we give it to you, and you got the razor, you got the handle, and a 6 pack of razors for $3.50 because you just paid for shipping. I was like, wow, okay. And then I don't know if I still have that subscription. I'm pretty sure I canceled it because I would have gotten more razors by now. Maybe, I don't know, maybe next month. And then you select how often you shave, and then it'll send you that many. It'll send you 2 6 packs, or is it a 4 pack? I think it's a 4 pack, so it'll send you 8 razors every 3 months if you shave. I picked the shave option, the longest between shaving option, because it was the cheapest option. But I have a bunch saved up now, so I don't really need the subscription anymore. But I do want to try a depilator at some point because shaving, it feels real nice for like a day, and then you go to bed, and then you wake up and you're like, oh man, oh man. Or the day after, it's fine, and then you wake up the day after. You know, the 24 hours is around it. For me, it's yeah. After 24 hours, you're like, okay. But yeah, I shave once a week, every Sunday. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. I don't know why. You try waxing sometimes because the hair becomes thinner. That's why I want to try a depilator, because the depilator just pulls out the hairs. But done in high school, I don't know. I don't know. There's a depilator on my throne wish list. It's like it got cheaper too. I put it on the wish list and it was like $37. Now it's like 27. Whoops, that's Twitter, not Throne. Oh, it's back up to $31.99. Okay, it was at 27 at some point. You tried only once. I think my mom uses a depilator. I just want to try it. You pinch your skin. I just want to try it. At someday I want to try it. I want to try it someday. But apparently it's also not a bad idea to do it in the shower, because then your skin is, you know, wet. Safety razor? I don't remember where I heard it, but if you're shaving your legs or whatever, you want a razor with 5 to 6 blades. Wax isn't funny, I'm sure. I'm sure. But the depilator you just have, and you don't have to buy more. You know, 5 blades minimum. Yeah, yeah. The hairy ones the hairiest ones I have are 5 or 6. At least 5. It's probably 5. But they're really nice razors. They are. I just I'm getting tired of doing it every single week. So I don't know. I want to try a depilator. That's why it's on my throne. There's like a premium exfoliating mitt there as well, and some lotion. I also put the Palmer's cocoa butter oil or whatever. Please don't buy me something from Throne if you can't afford it. Please only do it if you want to. Why is the Hormel canned ham $30? When I put it on my wish list, it was like 19. Why is it $30? Why is it $30? Why is it $30? All right. What bottle you have? I did get. I do have a bottle of depilator cream, whatever it's called. I do have a bottle of depilator cream. I don't know if it works for me. I tried it. I think I just psyched myself out. I do have it though, but I'd have to leave it because I'd have to use it in the shower, right? And I don't know if it's just because my hair was longer than because had been a week. So I don't know. I don't know. I do have depilator cream. I don't think it's Nair. I don't remember what brand it is. Yeah, anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, you had salmon 90. Did you just have salmon? Oh yeah, I think it's Veet. I think it's Veet. I just don't know if I can use that on my sensitive parts. Probably, I don't want to put it on my sensitive parts. To leave it on for 5-10 minutes, then scrape it with a credit card. The scraper. Oh, is that why? I have my Walmart employee discount card. I could use that, I guess. Thank you for the look, Barry. Thank you. Maybe that's why, because I was trying to use the scraper. Maybe next time. Maybe Sunday I'll try it. I don't know. I thought the scraper was to like spread the cream on you. I thought that's why they gave it to you. But I guess not. It takes 5 to 10 minutes. I guess you have to do the whole leg then. I guess because I did like the little test patch. I probably didn't wait long enough then. Put on doctor's gloves to put the cream and then throw it away. I tried it in the shower. I don't know if we have. We might have sterile gloves. We might have some. I don't know if they fit me. But that makes sense. I'll have to see if we have any. I don't know. I think I might be thinking of a box of masks. Oh well. I tried it. Yeah. What? 90? Oh, I see that. Thank you, 90. I'm glad I have that alert. I know can't hear my desktop, and I have my desktop muted. But that sound, it scared me. It scares me every time because I forget it's there. Thank you, Naidi. And if you guys have put on dry skin, wait 10 minutes, and scrape in the shower. Oh, thank you, Estrella. That makes lots more sense. That makes lots more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Nighty. You didn't leave a message. That's okay. I'll get that to you in just a second, Sucrose. Thank you, Nighty. Because also exfoliating before shaving is also helps. So yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Whoa. And if you guys have any suggestions for throwing gifts, please don't hesitate to suggest them. Teto and this anonymous person, who definitely isn't Teto, has suggested some things. And some very questionable things. I think Teto was pretty drunk for the first few, so it's fine, Teto, it's fine. But, because the first few, like, you didn't start submitting them as anonymous until you got past, let's see, the beans have been shipped. The beans? Oh, your mighty beans. Nice. That's exciting. Oh, Teto. I don't know if you heard me say it, but I tested the setup for the battle beans thing. It seems like it'll work out. So if you want to still play that with me for like a pre-recorded YouTube video, let me know and we'll figure something out. And then if people want, we can do it on stream. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Nighty. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. You can ask Mary as well. Okay. On the 9th, right? Well, if I played it, you'd have to be using my beans because we wouldn't be in the same physical location and doing it. I mean, we could try to position the beans. I thought about it. We could try to position the beans in the arena in our separate locations, but then you'd have to share your screen with me, and I have to share my screen with you, and so I think it'd just be best if just use one of our beans collections. I did think about it. I gave it some thought while I was setting it up. Maybe we could do that. No, but nope. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry, Sucrose. Are you still here? Are you still here, Sucrose? I will get you your good girl after I drink this water. Some water. I'm not gonna drink all of it. It's a gallon. You're still here? Okay. Lazy Beans RPG. The Beans of Power. The King Bean needs your help. Hey! A man has fallen in Lego City. It'd be like that. Is there a Lego RPG like that? Where you have to help the man out of the river? By building a helicopter? Do they still do ads like that? Like the guy goes, "Hey, a man's in trouble in Lego City." I haven't seen a Lego ad in for. I'm probably gonna get them now that I'm talking about Lego, but. Yeah. That's a hey, but yes? Okay. A man has fallen in Lego City. Okay.
Sucrose. Sucrose. You're a very good girl, Sucrose. Sucrose, I'm very, very proud of you. You work very hard on your streams, and it shows. And your new model, your little bear form is too heckin' cute. I need a plushie of it right now. I need one. This is not a want, it is a need. It is necessary for my survival to obtain a plushie of your bear form. It is so cute. It's so cute. And I think it fits you pretty well. Actually, it does. It does. But I'm very proud of you, Sucrose. Your streams are always a good time. I already complimented your giggles today, but I love your giggles, Sucrose, and your laugh. It's so cute. It's so cute. And thank you for being my friend, Sucrose. And so I'm very happy to know you. I'm very happy to know all the bears. You're all very sweet. I feel very fortunate that pretty much everybody I've met through streaming is so nice. It's great. It's great. Thank you for being who you are, Sucrose, and doing what you do. I think it makes the world a brighter place, and it puts a smile on my face. Did that rhyme? That might have rhymed, I don't know. Sorry, I was trying, whatever. I was trying to think of another rhyme that rhymes with face and place. Maybe case, like, but, taste, space, I forgot what I said earlier. Would you eat it in a box with a fox wearing socks? No. Yeah, I love that. Yep.
Good girl, good girl. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. You're a very good girl. You're a very good girl. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the redeemed sucrose. Thank you. Lace? The tingles? From what? This? Of course, sucrose, of course. All of it? Oh, okay. I don't get tingles often, so if I can give other people tingles, that's great. That's great. It's already been 2.5 hours. Okay, my goodness. I got distracted. Holy smokes. That's okay. We have 500 followers today. That's okay. Excuse me. Goodness. We are halfway to 1,000. I doubt we'll ever get that far. Maybe we will eventually at some point, but holy smokes. I didn't think we did it today. That is nuts. Nuts. Never say never. You thought the same thing? Oh yeah. You are there, Sucrose. You are there. Cause like my model's not a cute anime girl, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm just over here doing my thing. And if people want to watch it, it means a lot. I don't have like fancy transitions. I don't have anything. This is just blank OBS and me and chat. Because I figure, like sometimes the background of a ASMR stream, like the background image, can be distracting. So I think if people are like trying to sleep, just the black background helps with that. To me, that's why. Thank you for being here, Sucrose. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. That's why I don't use the blue blanket when it's not holiday season, because blue light, all that chunk, right? But I'm just here doing my scuffed thing with like, I just press the start stream button and cross my fingers, nothing explodes. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. But yeah. Okay. And thank you, Nighty, for the gift. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think that ships with Amazon, so it'll probably be here Friday. I think. All right. Plushed is live. Plushed is live. Let's see. Plushed is live. Is anyone else live? I haven't rated plush in a long time. I don't know if plush is chill, but I know it's not ASMR, right? So, either that or I rate someone new tonight, because Guilty isn't live. Violet's not live either. Hi, Muck. Well, thank you, Muck. What the heck? You can't just show up and say that. No. You can't do that. Thank you, Muck. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. I do my best. I do my best. Just did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay. Violet's not live either. Sophia is live. So we have Sophia or Plush. Sophia is reading Little Ford Fauntleroy by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I think Sophia is a teacher. I think she's actually a teacher, like a legit teacher. It also looks like she's raising money for charity. I haven't rated Sophia in longer than I haven't rated Plush. Okay. Let me sort my headphones, and I'm gonna see if Plush is being quiet, because I know she listens to music. She's unintentionally smart. She is, but I don't want to. I don't know if people are sleeping. Thank you for being here, Estrella. I'm glad you enjoyed the comfies. Thank you for being here. Because I don't know if people here are sleeping or sleepy. I don't know who's still here lurking from Boo Bear's raid, or if anyone's super sleepy. So I'll be right back. Okay, so Plush is listening to music right now. It's not super loud. But I haven't rated Plush in a long time. I also haven't rated Sophie in a long time either. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a chance to rate Plush at this time again. So I think we're gonna rate Plush. We're gonna rate Plush. We're gonna rate Plush. It's fine. It's fine. You guys will deal with it. Okay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Thank you, Muck. I love you guys too. Okay. I forgot. Let's start the rate before I start crying. Okay, I've only cried on stream once, and it was because of a game. And yeah, because I don't want to cry. Alright, Plush is doing some rigging practice on her model. So, because I'm pretty sure she said, what? Oh. Thank you, 90, for gifting a sub to Estrella. Thank you. You don't have to do it. You bought me something on Throne. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Thank you, 90. You've gifted 9 subs. You're one behind J-Bent. You're one behind J-Bent for the number 1. Thank you, 90. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Phasma with Mira. We're starting 30 minutes before regular start time, 7 p.m. MST. Mira's gonna teach me how to play Phasmo. Well, I tease him because he's too fun to tease. We're also going to try some Little Debbie snacks. Maybe. We'll see. But be nice to Plush. She's cozy. We love Plush. Plush is great. She's apparently also a great top. Alright. Good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Be nice to Plush. She's great. She's adorable. Good night. Bye, Sucrose.